making it officially a week done of school reopening. After the almost 2 years lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot has been done to make ends meet, where schools have registered different challenges such as the reduction of learners, delayed release of the capitation grant for the UPE schools, lack of structures to continue with the studies, speed at which the teachers have to continue with the lessons after the directive of automatic promotion, among many others. School administrators are worried about the delivery of lessons to the learners after a directive from the State House of promoting learners automatically to the next classes from the previous ones where they used to be.
When they go to the next class, of course, we shall have remedial teaching programs, we shall have continuous assessment, and all this will help us to catch up.
Students have been away for a long time, they have not been studying, and therefore syllabus coverage, you see there has been automatic promotion. Students have been automatically promoted, when behind they had covered nothing. So we have to cover 2 years' work in 1 year, because you have to cover the previous work and the current work, and therefore that one is a challenge because they have to cover that syllabus in order to pass their exams.
Some of the learners appreciate the idea of being promoted, saying that they will have to put in much effort to compensate for the time they were sitting at home.
Being promoted automatically, it wouldn't be bad, but we have to accept it. But we don't know what will come later, because being promoted automatically, there is some work we didn't do in senior two, so we don't know whether we'll learn it or what.
Schools such as Maziba Primary School opened up with less hopes of having learning structures after the school structures were washed away by heavy rains during the lockdown. The head teacher of the school blamed the government for having been keeping a deaf ear on the renovation of the school structures in time for the learners to start using them when the schools were to open.
I'm blaming the government of Uganda because since the school was taken by the landslide, we have given full information to relevant offices in the government, but nothing has been responded to as far as the reconstruction is concerned. They only send people to survey to see what took place, but nothing is being put in place.
Within the course of this previous week, as learners had started studying, Kabale District Local Government received 500 million for the construction of the Maziba Primary School.
We had the challenge of Maziba Primary School, which was taken by floods and was washed away by floods. The classrooms, the administration office block was also washed away. But I'm glad to inform you that we have received the 500 million shillings for reconstruction of the primary school.
Within the same week of school reopening, Kigezi districts of Kabale, Luchiga, Rubanda and Kisoro were handed 2 seed school structures constructed by Geses Uganda Limited for the learners to start using them, as there is a wait on the official commissioning.
We have constructed one seed school in Luchiga district at the cost of 2.168 billion. We have constructed another Nyamel seed school in Rubanda district at the same cost of 2.168 billion. We have constructed this school of Hala City School at the same cost, 1.68 billion, and another Nyachinama City School in Kisoro district at the same cost.
School administrators of the seed schools appreciate the work done after receiving the new structures, where some had been previously complaining of congestion in the classes and lack of facilities such as the science and computer laboratories.
We had nothing. Our lab was very small. We had no computer at all. Laboratory was not there. So we believe that this big structure will push us to another level of academic performance, and even to attract a lot of many learners will be attracted to join us.
We were having inadequacy in terms of infrastructure. We would find it hard and difficult. We would really find it hard and difficult to really contain learners. But with the handover of this infrastructure, I have high hopes that at least we shall do the needful. Yes.
On the control of the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, schools are also ready to fight this, as some put warning posters all over the school, creating hand-washing points in the schools, and also make sure that masks are put on.
Stuff I can say, all of us know what to do. We are equipped with the skills to handle these learners, both in academic and non-academic affairs. These learners, they just need awareness, so we shall use the skills acquired to guide them on how to move on with this pandemic, while business of teaching and learning is going on.
Authorities are also ready to continuously make patrols in schools to make sure that the spread of COVID-19 can be controlled.
As a department, we normally go to schools for what we call support supervision. We want to supervise the teachers, the head teachers, the school owners, to make sure that they follow the recommended curriculum from the National Curriculum Development Center. Now that we are dealing with the pandemic, we make sure that the schools are following SOPs. All that is support, and the government is interested in making sure that no child is left behind.
The Kabale District Principal Inspector of Schools said this yesterday during the official opening of the new school structure for the Revival Outreach Ministries founded school in Bugonji for the learners to start using it for the studies.
This was a very good function, especially now that we are coming out of the lockdown, where we are dedicating a building, we are dedicating children, we are dedicating teachers. So this is something that other schools should emulate. And when you have such a magnificent building and you dedicate it to God first, then you hope to reap a lot. This school has an impact. It has created an impact in Bugonji, in Kabale, and in Kigezi as a region.
The head teacher of Ebenezer Kindergarten said that the school had a challenge of lack of space because learners are expected to increase in number.
Yes, we are so grateful because previously we are so much congested, and now that we have a new building, I think we are going to reduce on that congestion so that our children will study effectively without being disturbed.
Nobati Ngamachi, Stars TV.